Medal match. Now, please, if you're able to, stand for the team's national anthems.
Hello, welcome to this
This
bronze
is
medal match at the
the national
IFCPF
anthem
Women's
of
Intercontinental Cup.
Denmark.
You'll hear the national anthems now.
Denmark. And now for the national anthem of the Netherlands.
Hello and welcome to this bronze medal match at the IFCPF Women's Intercontinental Cup, where the Netherlands face Denmark. I'm Jude Aston and I'll be taking you through this fixture. This is more than just a battle for third place. It's a story of passion, resilience and remarkable improvement from both teams throughout the tournament. The Dutch have shown real quality and determination, while Denmark's journey has been one of growth and progress, building with every performance. Together, they embody a spirit of the women's game, a sport that's growing rapidly, drawing more eyes with each competition and inspiring the next generation of CP footballers around the world. It's Netherlands versus Denmark, a place on the podium at stake and a celebration of just how far this game has come. First up, we will see the teams for both sides, as the referee just gives the final instructions. So, starting with the Netherlands, we've got Nicky Granberg in goal, Brocking, number 7, Berkhout, number 8, Tussen, number 10, and Leon Kass, number 14 for the Dutch. As for Denmark, it's Astrid Vistekloff who returns to the goal for the Danish side. Sinja Dalsgaard, number 5, Gunnarsdotter, number 6, Vibe Soho, number 7, and Mintu Kirky, number 10. So it will be Denmark that gets us underway as Vibe Soho shoots, and it's over the bar in this opening stages of this Intercontinental Cup, as Vibe Soho has liked to shoot from range in this tournament. Really central to the way Clemenson's side play. There's Netherlands on the ball now. Tries to link up with Kass as Denmark go forward. Good work there. by Kirky. Granberg towards Cass. Denmark will be pleased with the spells in the game that they've had throughout this tournament, as Senior Dalsgaard tries to keep the ball in play, but it will be a roll-in for Denmark. If you are watching Table Pawsey for the first time, it's roll-ins that are part of our game, also offsides too, as Brockin chases the ball there. Gunnar was part of the 2024 World Cup squad for this Danish side, as the captain looks to put the corner in. Soho on the edge of the box. Links up well. Soho carried away by Granberg, and it's Soho that continues her fine form in this tournament so far. Soho to Gunnar Stotter. Dalsgaard in support at top as Cass intercepts. Chased by Cass. It will be Vistakrov that can take the ball. Vistakrov, we're pleased to be playing the final match for Denmark, as she had troubles throughout this tournament. It's dropped by Granberg as Dalsgaard shoots, and it was a side netting. Positive signs though from Denmark in these opening stages. Clementson happy with the work so far. Granberg just struggled there to get grasp of the ball. Netherlands just need to keep calm, find their rhythm in this game. Granberg has been confident between the sticks throughout the tournament, confident when one-on-one with players, and just needs to be calm for this first half. Of course, this is a repeat of yesterday's fixture that was in the group stages. It was Netherlands that came out on top in that fixture. 6-3 the final score with that one to the Netherlands, but Denmark showed signs of what they can do. Wonderful performance by Vibes Soho, who was brought on by Clementson in the early stages of the game, and Vibes Soho will take this rolling now towards Tucson. Tucson looks to guard the ball. Intercepted. And the work rate from the Denmark team in this opening stage of the game is positive. 4 minutes gone, and it's Denmark that have had the clearest of opportunities. Vibes Soho once again towards Tucson. Tucson boots it away, and Granberg can just pick it up. It'd be interesting to see how Denmark approach this game in terms of their quality in the final third, because we've seen what they can do in terms of their styles of play, their shape, and also their star players in Vibes Soho and Gunnar Stotter. Vibes Soho picks up the ball. Away by Brockin. Brockin, who made her debut at the 2022 World Cup. Vibes Soho towards Senior Dalsgaard. Vibes Soho goes forward. Vibes Soho comfortably by Granberg. Granberg seems to be composed when one-on-one with the Danish number 7. Pressed by Dalsgaard. Good work there by Gunnar Stotter. and forcing Granberg to go low. And that's frustrating as Dalsgaard going to stutter, and it's blocked by Burkhout. Netherlands just need to get their structure in this game. Granberg needs to be clear in terms of whether she's kicking long or going short to the defence, because the Danish side are pressing really well. Soho to go long towards Dalsgaard. Dunstotter decides to turn. Kirky is on the edge of the box and can chase. Towards Kirky it goes. Kirky keeps the ball in, across, and it's parried away by the Netherlands. Netherlands might look to counter-attack now, but it's Gunnarsdottir that tries to put pressure. And Viby Soho does the work there to put Leon Cass down. So, 6 minutes gone, and it's Denmark that are looking impressive in this opening stages.
Yes, he just made it.
Our referee Sophie just ensuring that a goal kick is taken again, as Kirky can go long now. Viby Soho into space. Dalsgaard's in support. Blocked by Brockin, and Granberg can collect. Nicky Granberg, who's been in goal this tournament for the Netherlands, as was first part of the squad in the Belgian friendly in May. Kirky. Gunnarsdottir and Dalsgaard going forward, but it's intercepted by Brockin. And Brockin goes towards a teammate in Cass. Cass goes down, but a good pressure by Denmark to ensure that danger is out of trouble. Brocking, who hasn't gone on a score sheet this tournament, but has been instrumental to the way this Netherlands team play. Mr. Grove dives and manages to collect the ball. Visterkloff did play in the 2024 World Cup and is from the north of Denmark. Kirky. Burkhout to Tusen, who had a wonderful game yesterday and was pivotal to ensure that Netherlands got the result. Tusen uses the pace and width, as she does many times this tournament, but it's blocked and booted away by Kirky. As Brockin was under pressure there, manages to turn and go back to a goalkeeper in Granberg, and Granberg now goes to Burkhout. Burkhout to Brocking. Tusen and Cass up top. Tusen. And it's Tusen who opens the scoring in this Netherlands versus Denmark encounter for a bronze medal. Tusen has had a wonderful time this tournament here at Loughborough and has continued her fine form for the Netherlands. Uses the space and shoots first time, and the ball rolls into the net. Mr. Croft would have been disappointed not to get a grasp on that one, but it's Tusen that shows her quality. Tusen with a goal. Netherlands 1, Denmark 0. Viby Soho now goes long and drives forward. Viby Soho blocked by Tusen. That's Tusen's 9th goal of the tournament. Wonderful game yesterday for Tusen, and picking up from where this Dutch side left off yesterday, as Gunnarsdottir, the Danish captain, can now put the ball in towards Kirky, but it's blocked by Brocken. And the story of the tournament for Denmark has been actually that they've had really good styles of play, structure to the game in the sense of their organisation in defence, but also in terms of how they have utilised Viby Soho to start counter-attacks and go from deep. But that consistency in terms of the full game has not quite been there, and the quality has been shown by the levels of opposition that they have played. They can score, they have the quality in that final third, but one thing that Clementson will want to work on for future tournaments is ensuring that they can have spells that last games and win games for this Danish side. Nevertheless, the improvement has been massive for this Danish side, as Cass had the back to goal. Viby Soho is the one to take the throw towards Gunnarsdottir, and Tinja Dalsgaard, who has been hovering in the box for this opening 12 minutes, had a wonderful opportunity early on, one-on-one with Granberg, but Granberg was quick to respond. Positive signs from Denmark, but it's Netherlands that have been clinical. And it's intercepted now by Dalsgaard, but Brocken gets the ball. Brocken has to turn, and Cass might now go forward, but the ball will roll out of play, and Denmark will take the roll in. It's Minttu Kirky, who is part of the Finland squad, was part of the inaugural camp in 2025. Tucson, the goal scorer in this game, turns and now can use the pace to go forward. Cass is in support and driving forward into the space, into the box. Cassid, but Viby Soho intercepts. And Viby Soho straight to the keeper in Granberg.
Emma, hende du dækker op. Hun er ved at døde i levende. Hun skal bare køre på kroppen. Kom, sig ned i dybden. Karen, prøv dybden igen, Karen. Bare dybt, ja. Kom bare ind på banen, Karen. Kom bare ind på banen. Bare kør den færdig, Karen.
Gunnarsdottir.
Og stille og rolig. Rolig, Karen. Vi skal have folk med.
Number of set pieces so far in this opening 14 minutes for Denmark, and Gunnarsdottir has been the player that's taken it. They want to be capitalising from those opportunities, as Dalsgaard was in the box and Kirky was too, but haven't been able to find that quality in the final third in this 14 minutes. Viby Soho will be rolling, as Brocken can now take this throw in for the Dutch. Joe Brocken, who was part of the 23 Nations League squad. There will be a substitution for the Netherlands, first one of the game. Will be Leon Cass that leaves the field, and captain's armband will be received by Haas. So it's Cass that leaves the field and Haas that enters. It will be Tusen that gets the captain's armband though. And Michaela Haas has been really good in terms of appearances from the benches tournament. Always increases the tempo for the Netherlands and provides difficult situations for the defence that's in front of her. We've had an action-packed week here at Loughborough University with the Women's Intercontinental Cup and also the IFCPF Men's Euros. Remember, you can see all of our coverage on the YouTube channel, and after this game, do not go anywhere. We have the final in this Women's Intercontinental Cup between the Paramatildas, who are World Cup champions, and the USA. We saw the result yesterday, which was interesting to see. The Paramatildas struggle to find their form as Kirky shoots, but Granberg picks up. It was a performance that Paramatildas would want to forget quickly as USA continue their dominance in this tournament. League so pivotal to the way that USA side play. As Tusen battles for the ball here with Gunnarsdottir, the captain. Tusen blocked by Kirky. So, don't go anywhere after this game. Brockin. Because we have the final in the Women's Intercontinental Cup between the Paramatildas and the USA. 3 o'clock the kick-off for that one here at Loughborough University. From wherever you are watching around the world, it's been a pleasure to be able to take you through this tournament. As someone with cerebral palsy, it has been a pleasure to be able to see this tournament in action. We also do have the 2025 Men's Euros taking place at Loughborough, as Oliver Walker-Peel that has been taking you through those games. Kick-off between the hosts, England, who are finalists, and Ukraine is 6 o'clock for that one. But we have plenty of action here first in the Women's Intercontinental Cup. Vibe is Soho. Defensively, Denmark have been structured since conceding. I've had good spells in terms of going forward. Vibe Soho, as you'd expect, has been central to their play. Gunnarsdottir too being pivotal in terms of taking those set pieces. Then Netherlands, of course, have that depth to bring on throughout the game. Michaela Haas just trying to get a feel for this game. Minsu Kirky goes, head of the box, Kirky! And that was an opportunity for Kirky. You get the sense that Denmark are having these opportunities and have to be patient throughout this game. But that's positive play, and the first opportunity they've had to capitalise from a set piece. As Michaela Haas battles with Kirky. Burke out. Long. If Denmark can get themselves an equaliser in this closing stage of this first half, it will set them up brilliantly for this second half, as they'll have the players such as Vibe Soho. But Michaela Haas was waiting, and Kirky the player to intercept. Kirky. Gunnarsdottir in support. Kirky goes long, but wide of the target, well wide of the target there by Kirky.
Emma. Det er også derfor, vi bare skal slå dem ihjel. Signe er der! Nå.
Forward. Granberg collects. And what's been so powerful for me this tournament is that every athlete here has a story. Many had to fight just to play football at all. So now they're wearing their country's jersey, representing on the international stage. That's extraordinary. As Haas goes forward towards Tucson. Tucson could go across goal, but Viby Sohol's there quickly. Tucson gets the ball, but we are throwing as Haas blocked by Gunnarsdottir, but then Tucson picks up the ball, and it was across the face of goal, a looping cross that went past the direction of Vistakov. Kirky. Viby Sohol can now go forward. Sohol. Sohol tries to keep the ball there as Michaela Haas tries to link up with the forward in the Netherlands squad, but it will be a free kick for the Netherlands. Denmark have to stay well drilled here, switched on defensively, because if they were to concede now, it will be an uphill battle for them. But what can Netherlands do from this corner now? It will be Haas that puts the ball in, Tucson's in support, and it's directly from the free kick. Michaela Haas, with a strike, had the confidence to go from the free kick, and Vistakov struggled to get anything on that. Too much pace on the ball, and Netherlands extend the lead. It's a shame for Denmark in the sense that they have had a lot of the ball. They have showed quality in terms of the chances that they've had, but it's the Dutch that's been clinical, and that's been the story of Denmark's tournament so far. As Viby Sohol goes long, loops over the bar, and that's something that has always been in Denmark's style of play from Viby Sohol. Clinical is the story for the Dutch. Michaela Haas, wonderful strike there. To have the confidence to go from range in a game of this magnitude is wonderful to see, and shows her quality on the field. As Tucson was in support there as the ball goes across. Tucson towards Haas, and if Denmark can keep this game at 2-0 before the first half ends, then give them the opportunity. The issue that they've had this tournament is that games have got away from them very quickly. The quality against Netherlands yesterday, particularly with Tucson in attack, but also in terms of their consistency in midfield. Their patterns of play are good, but they just need that consistency and clinical in front of goal. It's Kirky that looks to go past Tucson and manages to keep the ball. Sohol can go forward now. Sohol has Dalsgaard in support. It's blocked as Netherlands can go forward now. Tucson, and that's good work by Kirky. Kirky, who's been really good at ensuring that Tucson doesn't have too much of the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official has indicated there will be 1 minute of added time.
And our fourth official has indicated there'll be 1 minute of added time. So if Denmark can stay composed here at this final stage of this second half, and it'll have to be a big tactical talk from Brian Levy Clementson to try and get something out of this game, but there's a chance for Denmark. But it's Netherlands that are leading. Michaela Haas and Tucson with the goals for the Dutch. Goes past. Gunnar Stotter. Saved by Granberg. Granberg had to work there to make sure that ball stayed out of the net because it was looping over Granberg into the roof of the net, but Granberg had it covered. Gunnar Stotter can shoot from range, Vibersol hold 2, so there is plenty of options for the Danish side in the second half. Plenty of skill on the pitch, but it's Netherlands that go forward now. Shoot! And wide of the post, and that's a half-time whistle. Story of the game is that Denmark have had the play, had plenty of opportunities in the opening stages, a number of set pieces for Denmark, but it's Netherlands that have been clinical. Goals from Tusen and Michaela Haas. A wonderful direct free kick from Michaela Haas, the substitute that did come on in his first half. But it's half-time and it's 2-0 to the Netherlands. Stick around for the second half action as we are ever so closer to seeing who receives a bronze medal at its IFCPF Women's Intercontinental Cup.
Get all of the news about the Euros and the Women's Intercontinental Cup tournaments. Follow the website, watch the streams back on the IFCPF YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us in person.
As the second half gets underway, and it's Michaela Haas that has the instant impact on the opening stages of this second half. A substitution made in the first half, and Michaela already has made an impact by shooting directly from a free kick, and then has the further confidence to go all the way from the centre circle. Netherlands 3, Denmark 0. Michaela Haas with the impact. I was prepared to welcome you back to the second half there, as Haas had other ideas. Wonderful strike, and Clemenson will be frustrated there as Vibisol can go forward now, wide of the post. That'll be really difficult one for Clemenson to take, because I'm going to talk to you about the organisation skills of Denmark, their fluidity in terms of the possession in the first half. While there were 2 goals down in terms of the goals from Netherlands, it was Denmark that had more set pieces and had that promising signs in the final third. But Michaela Haas has come on for the Netherlands and has turned that game around. So it's Michaela Haas that has got herself a brace in the opening stages of this second half. Haas has been pivotal to the way Netherlands play, has appeared off the bench a number of times this tournament, and is helping her team to ensure that the side go home with a bronze medal. Michaela Haas will be looking for the hat-trick. Words from the Dutch head coach is that 3-0 is good. Ball goes across, and Susan chases. Susan, the other goal scorer in the first half of this game, opened the scoring for the Netherlands. Sharon de Haan has entered the field for the Netherlands, so there's a change there. And one thing that we have seen in this tournament is that the Netherlands aren't afraid to make changes and utilise the substitution bench as Tussen goes forward and goes across to Brockin. Brockin, and he's intercepted by Dalsgaard, and de Haan's there first. Tussen, back to de Haan. Kirky trying to battle with the ball. Kirky has done really good defensive work in the first half of this game. Likes to sit deep and put pressure on that Denmark forward line. Gunnarsdottir and Dalsgaard have struggled to compete with the Netherlands defence. But Kirky has been good at trying to drive that ball deep as the Netherlands now go long. Kirky receives the ball, turns. Kirky, of course, is a Finland international. They've been part of this squad supporting. Vibisol goes across goal, turns. Vibisol directly at the Netherlands goalkeeper Granberg. Vibisol made an instant impact yesterday in the game between the Netherlands, but while she started today, it's been plenty of opportunities for Vibisol, but it's been directly at the Netherlands goalkeeper in Granberg. Gunnarsdottir.
Tuohon Minttu melkein pitää yrittää alle ja se olisi mahistavaa.
Bliver der, du har kasteren. Kom Marcine, kom Marcine. Ja.
Ja nyt on pallon reippaasti peliin.
Hun skal spille dig hurtigt. Først. Bare løb imod og løb væk.
Tarvitaan maaleja.
Ja tak. Tag dem op. Ja, det er vores. meget, det er lige meget. Rolig, Kar, rolig. Lad os blive aftalt.
Cross by Gunnarsdottir. Kirky was there, ready and waiting, but it was blocked by Netherlands. As Vibisol can now go and pick up the ball from deep and will likely go forward. Goes past Dehaan. Vibisol in the direction of Brockin, and ball very much has gone from one side to the other as Vistakroff has now collected.
Ja, durf die bal. Die kan je hebben, Kimmy. Kan je hebben die bal. Goed.
Haas goes in for a tackle and Vibisol goes to ground, but Denmark can continue. Kirky. Dalsgaard's in the box. Kirky goes from range and over the bar. They just need to be patient, Denmark, in the sense that when they get to that final third, it seems as though there's a rushness about them. Very much so with that shot there from Kirky. Very much snatched at the ball, but they have the quality in Vibisol. Dalsgaard have been hovering around the box, and Vibisol goes forward. Vibisol! And it's Vibisol that gets the goal. Vibisol that gets the first goal of this game for Denmark, and so instrumental in terms of the patterns of play for Denmark, and probably a goal that is deserved for Denmark. Still, plenty of time to go in this game, and if Denmark can continue their good spells, they just need to be clinical when in and around that penalty area. Michaela Haas shoots from the centre circle as we restart, and seems to have caused an injury. Seems as though it's an opportunity now for Clemenson to just gather the players. I imagine instructions will be to continue in terms of their patterns of play, but also be mindful of the quality that the Dutch have in Michaela Haas and Tussen. And that goal that was just scored by Vibisol will mean a lot. Will mean a lot to herself as a player, having represented Denmark already at a 2024 Salau World Cup. But every goal, every save, every kick is a step towards Brisbane 2032 and the dream of women's cerebral palsy football being part of the Paralympics. So Leon Cass has entered the field for the Dutch, and Haas, the goal scorer in this game, one of the goal scorers in this game I should say, 2 goals from Michaela Haas at this stage, leaves the field. Kirky has plenty of space in front of her and can go forward now. Manages to get the ball across to Vibisol. Coaching staff pleased with that style of play. Vibisol blocked. And Gunnarsdottir can now pick up the ball. Across goal, but just not enough speed on that ball for Gunnarsdottir to cause problems. But Granberg will go back to Tussen. Tussen, the captain, has had a wonderful tournament. Plenty of enjoyment down that left-hand side, particularly in previous game, but today she's playing down the right. It's intercepted as Dalsgaard can turn under pressure by Brockin. Gunnarsdottir Dehaan puts in under pressure to make sure that Gunnarsdottir can't make anything from that. Dehaan forced to put it out because the pressure from Gunnarsdottir means that there will be a corner, and there's been a number of set pieces. Clemenson's half-time talk might have included the approach from set pieces as Kirky hovers on the box. It's Dalsgaard just by the front post. Kirky goes around to Tucson, but Kirky still goes forward. Kirky blocked by Brockin, and Tucson gets it out of danger for the Netherlands. You'd think with the quality of Vibissohul, who can have the initiative to shoot from range, would be a perfect person to have on the edge of the box for these set pieces, but for that one, it was Kirky and Gunnarsdottir that linked up well. Another player is down now for Dutch. It's Brocking who's having issues, and the medical team of Netherlands enter the field. If you're not following us on our social media channels across our IFCPF platforms, please do. You can follow us at IFCPF on our Instagram channels, as well as Facebook too. We also have our website that has all of the coverage from this tournament in terms of the goal scorers, the minutes that the goals were scored throughout this tournament. So if you want to recap in terms of this week, it's been action-packed. Vibissohul can turn. Vibissohul! Kirky was the last player. So, will be a free kick as Vibissohul hovers. Vibissohul. Referee blows the whistle.
Hey, that's not correct.
Yeah, yes, so they're not allowed inside the goal area on an attacking free kick.
What's that rule? Is that? Sorry, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, of course.
Vibissohul.
I didn't know that.
Kirky.
Afspraken meiden. Je doorschuiven en anders lang. Ja?
So it's like attacking side.
Gunnarsdottir.
Ja. Tim is gewoon vrij, hè? Geen niet creëren voor niks. Simpel houden. Niks aan de hand. Langs de lijn, ga maar. Ga dan.
Kirky tries to get the ball in the direction of Dalsgaard, but it's Granberg that collects first. And Cass can go forward now. It was Tucson that links up, and Cass didn't intercept as Cass will now chase Gunnarsdottir. Gunnarsdottir now turns and goes on a counter-attack.
Stay and get the breath. Come in foran, Karen.
Älä mene sen alemmaksi, kun ei täällä ole yhtään hyökkääjää.
This is not warming up. This is standing. Move.
Oh, better so now, mate.
Siitä teet maalin, kun ne pistää pallon tänne. Älä mene liikaa sinne päin. Pallo kimpoo.
Ud af feltet! Ud af feltet! Ud! Hey!
So Vibe Soho
Ud af det lille
manages
felt!
to get
Thank you.
free kick for the side, and
Hier komt hij lopen.
Vibe Soho will look to go directly to the goal. Vibe Soho off the bar,
Mintu er bagud! Mintu er bagud!
and Gunnarsdottir can now pick up as the ball is still in play for Denmark. Denmark can go forward towards Kirky. Kirky to Vibe Soho. Vibe Soho blocked by Dehan. So far in this tournament is Dalsgaard. 1-1 with Grandbab to Gunnarsdottir. Blocked. Gunnarsdottir again. A better option there for Denmark might have been for Dalsgaard to turn and go 1-on-1 against Granberg, but it was Dalsgaard that opted to go to a captain in Gunnarsdottir, and it was wide of the post, but it will be a corner. Positive spell here for Denmark. Just get the sense that the final decision making in the final moments leading up towards goals is what's maybe costing Denmark the quality.
Signe bare herude. Ud af feltet, Signe. Ud af feltet. Ja, der. Lige så snart hun
So we are on the final day of the Women's Intercontinental Cup, and I thought I'd let you know that so far, and with this game being underway, we've seen so far in this tournament 82 goals. 82 goals across the whole tournament. As Kirky. And Denmark get another goal. Mintu Kirky of Finland provides support and gets in touching distance of this Netherlands side. There's 42 minutes gone, and the score is Netherlands 3, Denmark 2. So, the quality has been shown, and Denmark have been resilient in this game, resilient in the whole tournament. It's been about learning. We're making their debut in the World Cup in 2024, but there's been signs of progression, plenty signs of quality on the pitch, and with just under 7 minutes to go, could Denmark provide something spectacular here in this Women's Intercontinental Cup. It's Tussen that goes forward. Tussen uses the pace. This is the quality of the Netherlands. Tussen goes down on the edge of the box and the referee blows the whistle.
Team nemen. Naast de goal staan.
Will be a substitution. It's Antonen that enters the field. Dalsgaard leaves.
Neem een afstand.
So
Mag je nemen?
Denmark have to be well structured and know their roles in this free kick. Blocks, and that's wonderful from Denmark. As Vibe Soho can now put Dehan under pressure and can go forward now. Kirky. Vibe Soho is in support. And we talk about the moments that CP football provides for players, and you can see right here in terms of the quality of action for this bronze medal. We've had 5 goals in this game, and it's been very entertaining. We hope you've enjoyed it, but it isn't over yet. Vibe Soho tipped over the bar by Granberg. A corner for the Danish. It's Gunnarsdottir. Antonen goes in the box. as Vibers Soho is lying deep,
Tæt på og spark hjem. Nå,
and Kirky on the far post goes in and blocked
så var ny bold.
by Susan.
Maalivahtia, mene sen eteen. Pallo ja maalivahdin väliin
Another one
enemmän.
as the Danish look to put on the pressure. If Denmark do manage to get an equaliser, it will be spectacular, and it's blocked again by Susan. Netherlands have to withstand this pressure in order to
Du kan nå, så
get over the line in these closing stages.
Nej, Jeppe, hun har fået at vide noget andet.
Vibers Soho enters into the box. Kirky, and it's Denmark. They'll equalise, and it's an equaliser for Denmark. It's Minzu Kirky with the second goal of the game, and what an opportunity Denmark have in these closing stages. They've been a team that have showed their resilience, had perseverance throughout the game, had wonderful spells in terms of their style of play. Vibers Soho have been so instrumental. Kirky popping up with the important goals. They have to stay well drilled here in defence. As DeHaan goes forward, Cass is in support, and Visterkrof can just collect that ball. What a wonderful opportunity and what a wonderful moment we're seeing here at Loughborough University. It's level with 4 minutes to go for a bronze medal. Denmark will be doing everything they can. It's Denmark with the momentum at the moment.
Good, it's good. Back, good.
Alas, tuuli alas,
Look A. Take number 7. Tuuli number 7.
And this is wonderful scenes to see, but
seura.
if either team manage to get
Come back. Yeah.
something here in the closing stages of normal time,
Den kan sætte. Rolig, der er masser af tid. Jo, der er masser af tid. Du skal bare ned i hjørnet. Og kast efter.
so Vibers Soho looks to go to longers. Denmark will want to finish it in normal time. As for the Dutch, they just seem to be out of place in terms of their structure. The speed and the momentum that Denmark have they'll be pleased to be able to get to extra time. As Gunnarsdottir can go forward, it's blocked. Don't forget we have the quality of Leon Castle forward. Antonin, Vibers Soho.
Det er fint nok, Emma. Det er rent ude her. Tuuli, markering.
Seuraa sitä seiskaa, älä kato palloa. Seuraa sitä seiskaa.
Susan goes long as Kirky can now pick up. Had wonderful space in front of her and will probably drive forward. Kirky does. Kirky for the hat-trick! And wide of the post.
Syötä päällä yes.
A break in play might be beneficial for the Dutch now, as they just need to reset, and if we are going into extra time in these closing stages, that they utilise all of the rest that they can get, because this has been a tough game for the Netherlands. We've had a number of players that have gone down in this game, and it's going to be a long extra time for both sides. It's Denmark that have the momentum, and you would get the feeling that if we do go to extra time, that Denmark are probably the ones that have that momentum and have the edge at the moment. What a wonderful spectacle to see. The quality of CP football is growing. The women's game is getting bigger, and it is wonderful to see here at Loughborough University. It is DeHaan that leaves the field and will be replaced by the player that got herself her brace for the Netherlands. It's Michaela Haas that goes on. Can Michaela Haas have anything to say about this in the final stages of this game? Haas looks to go long because that's the only option that Netherlands have. Haas towards Susan. Susan can drive forward now into the space. Susan! And it's recovered nicely by Kirky.
Jordan.
2 minutes of added time here at Loughborough.
Keep playing.
As Denmark can go forward. There's space. There's tired legs out there from Netherlands, but they have to stay structured. They have to stay in their positions, and they have to follow every instruction from the Netherlands coaching staff. Vibey Soho can go forward. Vibey Soho. Wide. Another player down now for the Netherlands. This will be a worry for the Dutch. Tusen, instrumental this tournament. It was a joy to see her play yesterday against this side. Of course, Netherlands was the winners in that fixture, and Tusen had a lot to say and a lot to do in that game. But it's Tusen that will be leaving the field, and Van Dijk will be entering.
Kom nu, løb nu selv, mand, for satan, fordi I råber. Ja, tag nu et initiativ, mand, for helvede. Ja, du skal bare være murer.
Op die zijkant, Tom.
Dolly!
Lies, vanaf de zijkant.
Kom bare ind på midten, kom ind på midten. Fordi selvfølgelig spiller de helt der.
Haas does the work there. Vibey Soho can go forward. Vibey Soho with the opportunity. Vibey Soho, across goal, and it's Vibey Soho that puts the ball across the face of goal. And it's Denmark that have managed to turn it around here in Loughborough. Vibey Soho goes forward, uses the pace, and the ball trickles in over the net. Vibey Soho uses the pace here, as you can see, goes across the face of goal, and I think the ball rolls in. Thinking it will be Vibey Soho that gets the goal. And it's Denmark that receives the bronze medal. We've seen vast improvements, and it's full time as Denmark claim the bronze medal here at the IFCPF Women's Intercontinental Cup. What a story of resilience and progress this has been. From their World Cup campaign last year to standing on the podium today. This is a result that reflects their hard work, belief and rapid growth of women's CP football. Please do not go anywhere. You'll see live reaction for post-match interviews as what have been a wonderful spectacle here in Loughborough. We have to have a word about Netherlands because they've been wonderful this tournament. Having seen the players, you know, have the experience to represent their country at the world stage. There are players that are upset and frustrated, but it's been wonderful for them to see play. Tusen and the whole of this Netherlands squad have been an absolute joy to watch. It will be heartbreaking for them to see the way that this result has gone, but for Denmark, they will be pleased that their resilience has proven to be the right way. Full time here at Loughborough University. Please do not go anywhere because we will get post-match reaction. Stay with us. Okay, we're going to do post-match interviews. Post-match interviews.
Okay. Player of the match, players.
Who's player of the match?
Can you put it in the chat?
I don't know, it's not my decision. It's Jude, Ash, Sam, you guys need to communicate.
Just so they can get the graphic ready.
You guys need to decide.
Okay, comp mic as well as online. You're receiving from comp 2?
Ollie, you do the graphic.
Amy, a game that has shown your resilience throughout this tournament. You've been resilient throughout the whole of this tournament, and the progress pays off as you get that final game, that final goal. In latter stages, you have to be patient, but the patience paid off. Just talk me through your emotions, first of all.
It's amazing. We have been waiting for that moment for a long time, and it's been great to see the process from the World Cup to now, and we're very proud to have a bronze medal.
And talk me through that progress from the World Cup. We saw you last time out in Salau, and there have been vast improvements. You've been instrumental in terms of the way you play, but you've also had support from the Finland team too. And how important has that been for you?
3 years in Finland has been very important for us. We couldn't have won without Mintu today, so yeah, it's been nice.
And Mintu, you were so instrumental in terms of passing on your experience to this Danish side. How has it been to be with the Danish camp, but also to get yourself a bronze medal here at the IFCPF Women's Intercontinental Cup?
I'm so happy to be here. I think we all are so happy to be here. I didn't know this day will come someday. I didn't know anything of this. The bronze medal will be so important to me.
And we go over to Michaela now, who will be disappointed in terms of the structure in that game. You were in the opening stages proving your quality. You made instant impact when you were a substitute, Michaela, but I imagine the overriding feeling is frustration and disappointment.
Ik kan zich voorstellen dat je gefrustreerd en teleurgesteld bent. En kan je er iets over zeggen? In het Nederlands voor mij. En niet gedaan.
Dat we gestreden hebben met het team en ja, het is jammer, maar Denemarken was veel sterker, maar we hebben wel een mooi toernooi gehad en we hebben gewoon als team als het laatst gestreden, dus daar ben ik hartstikke blij mee.
I will translate. We fight as a team and we are very proud on all the girls that we played so well, and Denmark, congratulations, you played very well. Today you were stronger.
And Nikki, talk me through that fight that you've shown in this tournament. You've been around the Loughborough complex. It's been brilliant to see the teams all coming together as one, and that's what CP football is about. We want to grow our women's game, and tournaments like this is what it's all about.
Kan je iets vertellen over hoe jij het toernooi hebt beleefd en hoe voor jou het CP-voetbal is en om dat zo met elkaar te doen?
Oh, wacht even. In
het Nederlands?
Ja, ik zat eerst even een variant van Engels.
Vertel het me, zeg maar tegen mij.
Nee, ik zat even te denken, want ik heb nog een dyslect.
Nee, dat geeft niet, dan vertel het gewoon. Wat is je gevoel van het toernooi als je terugkijkt?
Ik vond het een heel leuk toernooi. Ook iets nieuws voor mij met dat het de eerste keer is voor mij om dit toernooi überhaupt te spelen met mijn team. Ik
vond het heel erg leuk om tegen Denemarken, Australië, USA en Nepal te gaan spelen. En de laatste wedstrijd vond ik gewoon het leukst, het spannendst.
It was a very good tournament. It was your first time here. You enjoyed it so much playing to all the other girls from Nepal, Denmark, USA and Australia. And this game today was the most fun to play, but it's hard.
I understand the emotions are raw at the moment, but thank you for showcasing your commitment to the cerebral palsy football game. I'm now going to hand over to Ash for the final words.
Ladies, thank you for an amazing effort today. You graced the field so amazingly. This was a wonderful demonstration of women's CP football at the highest level. Great football on both sides. Someone had to be a winner. Fantastic to snatch, but we sat at the table and 10 people had input on who the players of the match could be, and no one could pick anybody. So we have no choice but to give all. You were two. We'd already decided before the match we would have one on each team, but there was no way we could pick between the four of you. So congratulations, players of the match today. Players of the match today. Congratulations, well done, and thank you so much for being here and for putting everything on the field for your countries. It means so much to us, and I know it means so much to your parents and your supporters and your coaches. Safe travels back. Well, we'll see you tonight, mate. We'll see you after the final game of the women's game, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you grace the fields in America next year for our World Cup.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Something nice to say. So yeah, remember the beer. You deserve it after that. Well done. Oh, so good to have you here. Goodness me. Yeah. It's been a crazy tournament. I'm sure Kat's told you. Oh my. It's been a lot.
Yeah. Do you want to do it like just standing? Do you want me to come to it, or do you want to?
Yeah, I can just talk.
Okay, I can count in Jude.
This is what CP football is all about. The women's CP game at the highest level. Full-time score, Netherlands 3, Denmark 4. The impact that that Danish side had there in terms of the quality on the field shows that this game is growing. Netherlands have showed how enormous efforts throughout the tournament to compete at this level and to compete on the international stage is something that they should be proud of and something that will live with them forever. It's Denmark that gets the bronze medal in this women's IFCPF Intercontinental Cup. There's one game to go, and that's the USA versus Australia. That's our final. But here, it's Denmark that received the bronze medal. Our game is growing, and please, please do not go anywhere.